All right, I'm gonna watch some old videos and just some old training videos. And this one has 60,000 views and it was years ago. I mean, this was 5 years ago. And something I don't do that I used to do all the time, and now it's just time, and I get asked to speak and keynote way more than I do go knock with teams. And we have experts that go do that still, and I will still do it. It just costs a lot more than it used to. What I found is when I would go, I went to over 250 companies. And if you look through my YouTube, you'll see random roofing to solar to pest. I didn't film them all, but I did this a lot. I was on the road over 100, or 80 days a year in companies, out with their guys in different markets. And now I've knocked in almost 40 markets in about 12 different industries, from painting to window cleaning to pest to solar, alarms, roofing, in many different industries. And so in this video, I'm actually in California. So 5 years ago, you think it's saturated. Today it's more saturated. 10 years ago, it's saturated. It's always been saturated. And what's funny is
how we sell solar.
There's a moment in here that I remember.
Today? Oh yeah. All right.
Who's this
just
kid?
had my 2 Egg McMuffins, Dr. Pepper. Oh, let's go.
I forgot I love Egg McMuffins. Egg McMuffins were like my jam. It's been a while since I've had an Egg McMuffin.
Notice how I bought.
So I'm in San Diego.
An extra 2 minutes longer.
And this is a roofing company that wanted to add solar.
So it's like, you can see I've got through the wall.
Okay, if you're a sales manager, you notice how I'm coaching. So in between doors, if I'm knocking with my guys, I'm using that time in between to coach. And I don't want to slow my pace. I want to keep things moving quick, but talk and walk.
Every time you can get through the wall. Sometimes you just, I got through the wall, but then she really was like, no.
Yeah.
But the smoke screens, did you catch the smoke screens?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's like, you don't even know what I'm doing.
I still get my face kicked in.
Not interested. Thank you.
Oh, don't worry. We're not here to study anything, sir. Okay, storm doors. Storm doors are vital to try to get them to open the storm door. And as you can tell, I didn't want to talk through that door, and I skipped this. But eventually I was like, I got to freaking say something. But watch what happens. This is crazy. Okay, why did I double knock? Because I got an ego. And you shouldn't double knock on everybody. But if somebody's going to slam the door and not give me at least 5 seconds to tell them, here's what I'm doing, and after you hear what I'm doing, then you can slam the door on me, I'm okay with that. But if you don't even give me the 2 cents or time of day to at least tell you what I'm doing, I'm not okay with that. I deserve to be treated as a normal human being should be treated. And it's, to me, taking pride in what I do and doing it humbly is powerful. And approaching them with an element of, hey, hear me out, and then I'll leave. It's okay. I'm not here to rob you or anything like that. Hence why I went hard on the double knock. And I took a stand for myself in this moment. And I do that a lot. And a lot of people get rejected, and they don't have the self-confidence and or self-respect that they deserve to say, hear me out.
What part of not interested?
Don't worry, we're not selling anything. You have a lot of people come try to sell you stuff.
Yeah.
Here? Yeah.
What do you want?
It's super annoying. We're just the ones running the reports for all the neighbors. We just did Susan and the next door. We just don't want to leave you guys out. So what we do is we check everybody's meter. We didn't want to do it before we let you know. So we'll run that.
Assumptive. Does that make sense? We didn't want to do it and then just not let you know, meaning I'm doing everyone. Do you guys catch that? It's not hey, are you interested in? And that's how 90% of door knockers are. I'm like, hey, I didn't want to leave you out, and I just didn't want to not tell you and then do it. And now they're like, what is it? And I'm going to get their interest at this point.
We just basically want to set up a time where we can drop off the report for you with the utilities and meter. Basically, were you here about 5 or 7 years ago when they upgraded the meters?
Yeah.
So what I do is very simple.
So right there is, and I was about to pause and say, at this point, I'm going to try to pull them out. I don't want to keep talking through the storm door. So they probably cut this out, but I'm like, here, come here real quick. Let me show you. I need some reason to stop talking and get him out of his zone, and that dog was super annoying.
We just run a report. We check which homes do qualify for the new low rate plan that SDG&E came out in 2019. I don't know if you got the letters or anything like that.
Yeah.
But basically, what these new meters did is it took them a while to kind of upgrade to where they allow it for renewable. Because right now they're transmitting all the power.
So super saturated, I'm not going to bring up solar, because he's going to shut the door. So you notice I use the term renewable.
Nevada, Vegas, I don't know if you know, like they shut down the nuclear plant, and so now they have to transport all the electricity from out of state. And so what they're doing is they made them compatible to see which ones qualify for low rate plans. If you guys qualify, we actually take care of the cost. We run the report. We do you don't have to pay us anything. We set up a time. We're coming back to Susan. She's like second house in when you cross that main street at 5:30. And we can swing back by right after here and kind of leave that with you. It takes us about an hour or so. We just got to get some basic info from you and then we set it up. What was your name? So what I do is I take a picture of the bill and we look at this graph right here and we see if you qualify.
So you notice how it's just assumption, what I do, what I'm going to do. Let me show you what we're going to do when we come back. Assumptive language, and this is where people have to shift how they speak a lot.
Are you using enough or you're using not enough?
A double
for the
knock
new rate
on
plan?
camera.
So you need a copy of it on your flash when you get it.
Why is this so powerful to watch? Because he did that to every other door knocker that comes to his house. And why I can sell this guy is because I was willing to take an approach, change the approach, and now I can serve him because he didn't know it was good for him until he got it explained. And this is where, if I have self-respect and have professionalism in what I do, I will get so much farther where I'm like, it doesn't matter if it's saturated or not, because all the customers that tell everybody no, regardless of what they're selling, all the crappy sales reps just get beat up by those guys. I sell those customers, which opens up a whole new pool of customer base for me that they would never even get through. I'm like, that effing worked? I'm so stoked right now. I had to keep my cool.
No, so I'll swing back by. Is it cool if we swing back by right after Susan? So probably like 6:30. Gonna be here in the evening.
Yeah, you just have to drop it off.
Yeah, we just take like 5 minutes. We go over the report with you and then drop it off with you. That way you have it.
Anyway, I go through some training at their office. Like, a lot of times it's in class and then in office. And if you're a company that wants me to come out, totally down. Drop on site in the chat here in the comments. And I would love to spend some time, but the reality is where we spend most of our time now after doing this for 8 years, we've scaled companies. And when we can help a rep go make, an extra 100,000 or 200,000 a year, that's really cool. But it's just as easy for us to go help a company do an extra 5 million or 10 million in a year. And so we're like, man, what's bigger value, helping a rep do this, which is great, or helping a company teach their people to do this and increase 10, 20, 30 million. And so we've shifted our focus big time to really help the businesses. So whether you're a business owner, you want to connect them to us, or you are a business owner, or you're a sales rep, we have tons of training for you. D2D University is by far the greatest sales training for solar, roofing, pest, alarms, fiber, and many other industries. And it's very specific. So if you have not got access to D2DU yet, I would highly recommend clicking the link below and scheduling a call with our team.